Emo children, it's your emo daddy Sean
and Riley.
That's right, we are in an emo core band called Spirits out of Portland, Oregon, and we do reacts.
We do.
And we're back with another one. Epitaph reached out and requested that we do a reaction to Ronald by Falling in Reverse, the latest song.
Yeah.
We got some Tech 9 and Alex Terrible on this track. I'm freaking excited.
Yeah, I mean, people who have subbed to this channel for a while know how we feel about Alex Terrible. And
oh yeah.
Tech 9's just a legend. I love Tech 9.
100%. And then obviously, we're always super impressed with stuff that Falling in Reverse does. Not only the music, but visually as well, too.
Yeah, I felt like that didn't even need to be said.
Yeah.
I mean, everything they put out is top notch. I love that Last Resort cover. I was actually listening to that.
That was so powerful. And honestly, I got to see the video where he was in the room with Jacoby showing him the actual version of it for the first time. And it was really cool because at that moment you could tell it was two friends just hanging out.
That's great.
You know, and honestly gave me chills just talking about that.
Hey man, I'm paying tribute to you.
Hell yes, 100%.
That's fucking great.
A little bit about us. We're an emo core band out of Portland, Oregon that likes to spread awareness for mental health. We do have a 5-song EP out called Novellas.
Novellas.
That's right. You can stream it on all of the streaming platforms. And then we also just released an emo core cover of Backstreet Boys.
We did.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Actually, Riley right here was really insistent that we did some actual dance moves to it. So we were a little reluctant at first, but I'm glad that...
I just wanted to see the way you shook it.
You know it, baby. So if you want to check that out, it's also on our YouTube channel, and then the actual track is on all streaming platforms as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a full length coming later this year. We're recording it now. First tour this summer. We hope to see some of y'all out there on the road. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's hop into this thing. We've been silent for a while, I know. We keep saying we're gonna get back into this, make it more regular. We're really trying hard. Super difficult to record an album, play shows most weekends, and still do this while having day jobs and families. So we're doing our best.
100%. Also, we have started going on TikTok, so if you want to come on a live stream, honestly, there's a great vibe, a great family over there. If you go to @EmoDaddies, you'll find us on TikTok, and we'd love to hang out with you there. Also, before we jump into this, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors,
Ghost Killer Entertainment and Solar Guitars.
Weedly woo!
And also, I want to send some love over to our friends,
Metalheads of Walmart.
Straight up Rollback Fest, baby. If you don't know, go check out Metalheads of Walmart. We can't announce anything yet, but #Rollback Fest. Warped Tour vibes all day long.
Absolutely.
So we're excited about that.
Let's hop in.
Let's do it.
I haven't heard this yet, but I'm really excited.
I've been holding off.
Here we go.
Jeez, coming out the gate. I really like that scream.
Oh, nice time change right there. I love all the feel changes.
I love the mix on that kick drum. That's got old school feels to it too.
Oh, what's up, Iowa? That's sick. Is that a Wu-Tang reference? Fuck yeah.
I really like how raw his scream is on this.
Absolutely.
That fucking kick just driving. I love that.
I love all the vocal drops.
Yeah. That deep scream is beefy. Love how riffy that guitar vibe is.
The lyrics are unmatched.
Thinking the devil is making the crime of the people that evil.
Demon
design the opposite of a divine. No! The hell is in front of you, sitting behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. Believing the time is upon us.
I love the visual contrast between him and Tech in this. That's cool.
Dead plane, headbang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gein. How did we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit to this. You wanna make a mistake.
Oh, straight up.
When God, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit searching for the
really cool that they're melding these styles together too. They're bridging a very wide gap, and I love that.
Tech fits well in a show like this.
He really does. And I love that he's about doing stuff like this. Yeah!
A callback to Drag Me to Hell, the movie.
Very well could be, yeah.
This has to be Alex Terrible.
This is freaky. He's final boss. Straight
They
up.
make him a fucking Balrog.
That feels like a Spawn reference, honestly.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's interesting. I was unaware that Alex Terrible was on this. It was not exactly what I expected with New Falling in Reverse.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like Ronnie, he's always had kind of a metal edge to him, as much as people want to say he hasn't.
Oh, 100%.
He has. I mean, when Escape the Fate put out the Guillotine, a lot of people wouldn't have expected a breakdown like that from a band like Escape the Fate.
Right.
So I feel like he's always kind of pushed that edge a little bit.
Right,
And
100%.
it was cool to hear, like, that just seems like a really fun song for the band to play.
100%.
It's cool.
I also feel like, I don't know if Ronnie wrote all this himself and then went and got his features, but it feels each section that has Tech and each section that has Alex, or the section of each both, they both felt like it carried that person's vibe. So it was really cool
definitely.
that, like, I mean, when they had Tech on there, it had that Tech 9 feel, not just because it broke out into like a hip hop beat, because they also had some instruments come in too, but it was just the overall vibe, also visually as well too. They did that. And then once he got to that final pit of hell where Alex Terrible was waiting, it had that more heavier.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I don't feel like I've heard a Falling in Reverse song that goes that hard.
No, certainly not. But it was done in a tasteful way.
Yeah, it
wasn't
still felt
just, like,
coherent.
super ignorant breakdowns the whole time.
Right.
There were really distinct sections of it.
Right.
And I really loved, like, the first minute of the song. There were like 4 really distinct feel changes.
Right.
And it was just written really well in a way that kept me wanting to hear what they were going to go with next. And I was curious how they were going to use Tech 9, and it was really tasteful.
Yeah.
You know, especially in a heavy song to break into that type of instrumental. It almost sounded uplifting in the second half of it.
Right.
And then you go right to Alex Terrible. But the way it was written, it wasn't jarring at all.
100%. I also really loved the section where it has the running kick, and it's got the really chuggy parts. It reminded me of like old school Agony Scene.
I love that band.
Oh, 100%. And not only the vibes of how it was written, but also, like I said, the production on that kick and the production on that drum kit, it really brought me back to those vibes of like Agony Scene when they were really big.
Yeah, it was less clearly sampled, like everything is, but it was less sampley.
It didn't have that like, and I'd laugh to myself if it was the sample that they used, but it has that less Joey Sturgis, like, super polished feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's more of that old school fucking gritty, and I absolutely loved it. Like I said, everything was super coherent. It didn't feel like things were out of place, like, you know, why did we just drop into a hip-hop song, or why did we just drop into Slaughter to Prevail vibes? So it really...
That's a really hard... Falling in Reverse, Slaughter to Prevail, and Tech 9, those are 3 things that should not be easy.
Yeah.
I'm sure they worked on this for quite a while. Because that blending not only the 3 vocalists, but the 3 styles.
Right.
That is difficult.
Yeah.
And they did it pretty seamlessly. I think that was produced by Tyler Smith.
Oh, damn.
Who does the I Prevail and all their previous stuff. I'd assume they went back to him. He's phenomenal. Grammy nominee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Well, and obviously visually... You know, I've been holding off to listen to this because we wanted to be honest when we were doing our react to it. But I saw someone comment, and they're all, video effect engineer asked Ronnie how many effects we should use. All of them.
Why not?
I freaking love it. I love it.
Why not?
Well, and they do it well. Like, I've seen bands that have maybe not the same budget or whatever. Maybe they do have the same budget, but the way that, you know, they'll go all out and make it this big old movie production, but it feels cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, totally.
When he does, I mean, the dude can pull off shooting a demon with lasers in his eyes, and it looks like you're going to a full-length feature watching that section. So bravo to whoever produced that
section.
Yeah
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, everything is over the top special effects. Like, really, you're gonna hate on Falling in Reverse for being able to do it? I'd do it if we could afford it.
Oh, 100%. And I want to make sure I was clear. I wasn't hating on him.
No. But people do hate on that kind of stuff, and it's so silly. Yes, let's make an over-the-top special effects video because we can. I would do it.
Well, and why would you limit your vision? Just because,
exactly.
You know, there are so many things that are a lot more readily available to us as bands nowadays than there were even 10 years ago. So anyone that's going to diss on someone for using what's available to perfect their vision to what they really want it to be, I mean, it's idiot talk.
Yeah, you're just hating on someone because you hate them,
Yep.
that's fine, that's whatever. But yeah, that was really well done. I enjoyed that a lot. I'd be really curious to see who storyboards their stuff.
Yeah.
It's really well done. It spans the gamut.
Yeah.
Within 3 minutes, and that's I would imagine that's very difficult to do.
Yeah, 100%. If you want to check out our music, again, we got a 5-song EP out called Novellas. You can stream it anywhere. We also have a link to our merch store in the description of the video. We're saving up for a tour vehicle so we can get out to the East Coast, so anything you guys pick up definitely helps. It goes towards that.
Yes.
We also are going on tour starting in August. We're heading a Northwest We're heading on a Northwest tour.
Yeah, West Coast. We got Washington, Oregon, California. Then we're going to bridge over into Arizona, potentially New Mexico.
Yep.
Vegas, Utah. So we're going, this side of the states, and then next year we're going to be bridging out to the Midwest and the South and the East Coast. So anything you guys do to support us helps a lot. We've been less active on here than we would like to. It's just really, really hard to find enough time in the day.
Yeah, it really is a second full-time job with the band, especially booking our own tours and things like that.
Yeah.
So just know that when we can and we have time, like today, we chiseled out some time to actually get this react out to you guys. So we appreciate you guys sticking with us. If you want to stay more interactive with us one-to-one, head over to TikTok and join us there.
Yeah.
We do live streams all the time from there. We show new music. We show recording processes, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, the lives there became a lot easier than doing the YouTube ones. So we're doing a lot of what we used to do on the YouTube lives over on TikTok now, just because it's easier. The sound quality is a little better. So it helped. And yeah, it's just a little easier. We're not abandoning YouTube by any means, but yeah, it's easier to pop in there and you get a little better sound quality. It streams freeze less, so it's a lot more user friendly right now.
100%.
So.
We also just dropped an emo core cover of Backstreet Boys. If you haven't checked that out, please go check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. And then we also shot a music video and threw it up right here on the YouTube channel.
We did.
Hell yeah. If you're ever going through rough issues in your life, head over to Facebook. There's a group called The Spirit World. Shout out Willow for creating The Spirit World. Just a bunch of people that lift each other up. Mental health is a serious thing that we all deal with, and sometimes it can help just knowing that you have a support group there. And it is a private group, so you don't have to worry about whatever you're going through getting out into your normal circle of people. So
yeah, and we get rid of trolls or assholes immediately.
100%. We have quite a few moderators in there.
Yep.
There is also a mental health Discord server as well too that it's available for people in there. So if you need to connect with someone on a one-on-one basis, you can come over there and do that.
Yeah.
Other than that, am I forgetting anything, Emo Daddy Riley?
We appreciate you guys for sticking by us. Thank you for being understanding about how lax we've been with uploading on here. It's not because we don't love you and we don't want to do it. It's just hard. I keep reiterating the same exact thing over and over, but it's true.
Yep.
We love you guys. We appreciate all the support. It's really hard.
Hell yeah.
So thank you so much for sticking by us.
Hell yeah. And as always,
welcome to the Spirit World. See ya. Bing bong.